You've got the look. The glazed over 1,000-yard stare of someone who's juggling 47 things. Emails, meetings, team drama, strategy, self-doubt, and silently wondering, am I the only one who feels like this? Like they're about to drop every single ball? Let me tell you something important. It's not you. You're not weak. You're not failing. And no, you're definitely not broken. You're just stuck inside one of the most exhausting lies of modern leadership. That you have to do it all. Every task, every fire has to be put out by you. Every emotion dealt with by you. Every expectation met by you. I'm here to tell you, you don't. And I'm going to prove it for you. But before we go too far, let me say this plainly. I've been there. Frontline leadership, union environments, back-to-back shift coverage, people calling in sick, and still being expected as a manager to hit my KPIs. I used to think that the only way to prove I deserved the role was handling everything personally, quietly, like a hero in business casual. Let me tell you this, playing hero does not scale. So why do so many leaders fall into this trap? It's partly ego, but mostly it's fear. Fear that if you delegate, things won't get done right. If you ask for help, someone's going to question your competence. If you slow down, you'll lose control, or worse, be seen as incapable. And that fear will eventually lead to overload and burnout that doesn't clock out when you do. But here's the secret. Great leadership is not about doing it all. It's about unlocking the potential in the people around you. You don't need to solve every problem. You need to make sure that every problem gets solved. Let's pause here, because if you're nodding your head, if you're feeling this in your bones, in your soul, then I want to invite you into something powerful. My 30-day leadership bootcamp. Inside, we walk through the exact systems, the mindsets that help overwhelmed managers move from reactive chaos to calm, confident leadership. It's built around quick, practical wins you can apply immediately, including the one I'm going to tell you about in just a second. You can check out the link in the description below, and when you sign up, you're going to get a bunch of valuable bonuses included. Now, back to the whole I need to do everything. One of the turning points in my leadership journey came when I realized that I knew nothing about my team. I mean, nothing about them outside of work. I was managing people, but I wasn't leading them. I couldn't tell you who had kids, who was coaching Little League, who was dealing with aging parents, or pursuing night classes. And that turned out to matter way more than I ever realized. Because when you treat people like task machines, you end up becoming one too. But when you show genuine interest, when you actually see your team as people, it literally changes everything. Suddenly, delegation doesn't feel like offloading work. It feels like inviting people to contribute, to step up, to take ownership. Here's what I started doing, and something that you can do too. I made a simple list of what I knew about each team member and a larger list of what I didn't know. Then I started asking better questions. Not weird, forced small talk, but real open-ended questions like, how's your week been? What's keeping you busy outside of work? What's something you're excited about right now? Again, if you say it just like that, it's going to sound weird. Use these questions, but put them in a natural conversational flow. Once I did that, I listened. No clipboard, no agenda, just genuine interest. What happened? People opened up. They started bringing ideas forward, offering to take things off my plate, owning their roles more fully because they felt seen, valued, and trusted. And the bonus, I felt less alone, because that's another part of overwhelm that nobody seems to talk about. Leadership can be incredibly isolating, especially if you feel like you're the only one who cares, the only one who gets it, the only one carrying all the weight. But you're not alone. And when you lead in a way that builds connection, not just compliance, you build in that capacity, not just in your team, but in yourself. So if you're overwhelmed, here's my challenge to you for this week. Stop trying to prove that you can do it all. Instead, prove that you know how to bring out the best in people. Start with one conversation, one question. Just one moment of genuine interest. Because sometimes the fastest way to lighten your load is to stop carrying it alone. And hey, if you want more tools just like this, honest, join the Bootcamp. It's built for managers like us, the ones who care, but are tired of feeling like we're just left drowning. It's not fluffy theory. It's the kind of real world stuff I wish someone had shown me after I got passed for my promotion 7 freaking times. Anyways, once you've checked that out, I'm sure I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.